Marriages plunge in 2020. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because some recent data from the Australian Bureau of Statistics has come out regarding marriages and how they have just taken a huge hit in 2020. Now, anecdotally, I would imagine it's to do with just the lockdowns and the cancellation after cancellation, and hopefully people will get married, and this isn't going to be a long-term trend. You want marriage, you want families, you want the bedrock of civilization. So let's have a look, and this is coming from someone who's about to hit 12 years happily married. So, 78,989 marriages were registered in Australia in 2020. 30.6% decrease compared with 2019. A 30% fall, everyone. I mean, here's the thing, guys. Get married. If you have to do it on the cheap, if it can't be the big luxurious ceremony, do it on the cheap and then do the big party or ceremony later. Do it later. But get married. Settle down. ABS Director of Health and Vital Statistics, James Enstone Hinkins, said 2020 saw the largest annual decrease in registered marriages ever reported by the ABS, the lowest number of registrations reported since 1961. And remember, our population increased just a tad since then. Marriage numbers fell late March as lockdowns, restrictions on gathering, and travel bans impacted marriage plans, with numbers then remaining low throughout winter and spring. All states and territories recorded a decrease in marriage numbers in 2020. The largest decrease was for Victoria at 41.9%, with the state also experiencing the longest period of COVID-19 restrictions, while marriage numbers in the Australian Capital Territory decreased the least at 12.7%. I mean, we've also got to think about the whole marriage industry that goes along with this. All of the photographers, all of the venues, all of the planners, all of the people that sell knickknacks and things for weddings, they're all going to take a hit from this. This industry is being decimated, guys. Well, more than decimated. 3 times decimated. It's going to be tough. I'd hate to be in that game. While total numbers of marriages were well down, nearly 80,000 couples still managed to tie the knot, with a couple of key dates proving popular. Saturday, the 10th of October, was the most common day for weddings in 2020, with 2,191 weddings celebrated. A further 1,517 couples took the opportunity to get married on the leap year of Saturday, the 29th of February. The 5th most common day to get married in 2020, and one which is sure to save those couples on future anniversary gifts. Oh, why didn't I think of that? That's brilliant. That is brilliant. That's an awesome move there, okay? That's playing the game. I used to tell my staff, the young blokes, going, guys, don't spoil them when they're your girlfriend, because then they'll still expect it when they're married. You've got to set the bar. I hope Rachel doesn't watch this. You've got to set the bar really low, guys. Don't spoil them too much. So, the divorce rate remained stable in 2020 at 1.9 divorces per 1,000 people, with only a small increase in number, 49,510 compared to 48,582 in 2019. Now that's encouraging. That is really encouraging, with all of the pain, the tribulations, the difficulties, the lockdowns, the Andrews governments that people have had to put up with. Divorces haven't spiked. Well, we probably should keep an eye on it for a few years. Divorces are only reported once finalized after a period of separation of at least 1 year. Okay. So any change in the divorce rate that might be related to the pandemic will only be seen in future years. Oh, well, so much for me being happy about that. Let's have a look at some of these numbers. 30.6% is the largest annual marriage decrease ever reported by the ABS. 10th of October, divorce rate's the same. There were 78,989 marriages registered in Australia compared to 113,815 in 2019. Restrictions put in place during the first year of the COVID-19 pandemic, including social distancing requirements, size limits on gatherings, including weddings, and travel restrictions, had a direct impact on marriages. It's a large, annual 61. Wow. While the number of people marrying in 2020 was lower, Characteristics such as median age at marriage and the proportion of civil versus religious ceremonies remained comparable with previous years. And I mean, there you go, guys. Look at that crash. Boom. So, are we going to see a COVID baby boom? I was hoping, all these people locked up at home, getting sick of the TV, and boom, a population boom. What do you reckon? Maybe not with marriages, or maybe it'll be a bastard boom, eh? Crude marriage rates. We can see. Yep, we'll keep going down. Anything else? Time of year. Nothing too exciting here. So there's the average, and we can see. It's pretty much similar when people are getting married, although a few more here earlier, but it's just lower. It's just lower. Didn't spike up. Most common days to marry. Yep. Marriages by state and territory. Where's the most? New South Wales. So it's in line with population, and the decreases seem to be consistent everywhere, guys. Where's that? 18%, 30% down in New South Wales. 41 in Victoria. 28 in Queensland. They're still reporting same-sex marriages. There you go. 3.5, 3.6. Australia, 3.7%. There you go. And the numbers, 2,900 in the whole state, in the whole country. Where's the lowest, guys? Yeah, did they take a hit? I guess they may not be the same amount of data. I bet you'd take a hit too. It would be in line with everything else, wouldn't it? The age of marriage. So, this is interesting. Since 2010, median age of marriage has increased from 31.4. How old was I? About that. No, I was younger. I was under 30. To 32.2 for males, and 29.2 to 30.6 for females. Now the thing is, for blokes, it's not as important. We don't have the biological clock that the women do. And I know some people don't like to believe that that's real, but it actually is. You've got a time frame. Ladies, you've got to make sure don't waste your time working for people on projects or jobs that don't care about you. Plan your life out accordingly. So there we go, guys. Median age, men, it's always higher. Well, 30, isn't that the male sexual market value peak? It's when males start to go rising up and when females start to drop at 30. Why don't they report on that? So marriage by age and sex, there we go. You can see when... so that's when women are getting married the most. At 25 to 29. Men the same age. Yep. But still, women, men we overtake. See, notice here. Here we go. Actually, you can see it. You can see it, guys. This is the sexual market value here. Men are getting married later in life, when women, more of them are getting married in younger life. This literally is the sexual market value there. So there's the peak. Guys, okay, we can see it. So at the earlier time when more women are getting married, they've got the upper hand. Cool. So, guys, there we go. Marriages are down. And divorces, we're going to have to wait and see. Let's have a look. Where's 2008? There really wasn't a peak of divorces coming from the GFC. We'll have to see what happens here with this. If divorces jump up next year or not. What do you reckon, guys? Anyway, thanks for watching. Check out this last video I did on, Dan Andrews' pandemic bill passing over in Victoria. We'll have to see what the marriage rates happen in Victoria. I mean, they lost 41%. They're the biggest ones impacted by all of this. Hopefully, it'll return to normal. Take care.